DJ here from Reptiles to Centuries. In today's video we're going to look at the different tub sizes we use in our ball python collection. So without further ado, let's go check it out. So guys, actually throughout our collection we like to use a couple of different sizes of tubs for the different animals we've got. So the first tub, as soon as the babies start hatching out or they've got their first shed, we like to place them in this RFC HV1 tub. This tub is 40 cm in length, 12 cm in width and 9 cm in height. And this is the perfect size in my opinion, especially for the hatchlings after their first shed, to set them up, as the tub is still got enough space for the animal to roam around, but it's not too large that the animal gets a fright, especially when it comes to first feeding. Let's go check out the next size of tub we use. After the hatchlings reach like 300 grams or between 300 and 350 grams, I'd like to move them up to the next size enclosure. I just saw, especially with the width, the hatchlings actually start getting cramped in the tub after around 300 grams. So after that, I'd like to move them up to the next size tub, which is this RFC SV1 tub. And this tub is perfect for for sub-adult animals. I'd say around till 700 grams. They've still got enough room to roam around, and especially for young males, you can even keep your younger males in these tubs. So these tubs are perfect. They actually double the width of the previous tub. So you guys can see in a setup like this, you're able to keep, actually in the space of 2 hatchlings, you're able to keep 1 sub-adult or juvenile animal, and this is the perfect tub size. Then the other tub we like to use, which is very similar to these tubs, is the Freedom Breeder 10 tub. This tub is awesome because it's already got the built-in water bowl, so especially when the hatchlings get a bit bigger or the juveniles get a bit bigger, this tub allows the hatchling not to spill the water, so it makes it a lot easier when cleaning as well. And like I said, with this tub and the previous tub, I'd like to keep the animals until around 800 grams in these tubs, and then we'll move them up to the next size. Guys, so after the animals has reached 800 grams, I'd like to move them up to the next size tub. So for the females, I like to use this FP20 tub. This tub is the perfect size in my opinion for younger females, as it's not too large, but it's also got enough space for the snake yet again to roam around. So this is the perfect size tub, and actually I'd like to keep the females between 800 and 1.7 kgs in this tub, and then after that we'd like to move them up to the next size. But a similar tub as the FP10, what we like to use for the males is this V35 tubs, and this is the perfect size, very similar in the size of the FP20. I think they're actually identical. The only difference between these two tubs is that the FP20 has actually got the built-in water bowl, and then the V35 doesn't have the built-in water bowl. So this is the perfect size for my males, and after this I don't really move my males to bigger tubs unless we've got an exception of a bigger boy. But for the most of the time, the majority of the lifetime of our males, they stay in these V35 tubs. So another alternative, if you don't have the FP20 or the V35 tubs, is this tub from BCL Pythons. This is an awesome tub. It's very similar to your FP40 tubs. It's got enough length for the female still to thermoregulate, and it's got enough space also for the female to roam around. So this animal, in these tubs, I'll keep animals from 1 kg up to even, I'd say 2.5 to 3 kgs is probably the best ideal weight for these snakes. And like I said, this is a perfect size in my opinion. I actually prefer this tub for the adult females over all of the other tubs, as it's still got enough length, and it's not so wide compared to the previous tubs. So yet again, you can keep more animals in a smaller space. So perfect tub, and I must say perfect breeding tub as well. Then the last tub we use for the ball python is this FP70 tub, and this tub is perfect for larger females. You can keep younger breeding females in these tubs, they do perfectly fine, but especially for larger females, I'd say 2 kgs and up, this tub is absolutely perfect, as the female has got enough room yet again to roam around in the tub, and as well to thermoregulate. So any female that I get over the point of 2.5 kgs, I like to move them into these tubs. The previous tubs I showed you guys, especially in breeding times, larger females are seen, especially when you put the males with the females, sometimes they do struggle to breed in those tubs. But in these tubs, larger females do perfectly fine. And also when it comes to laying a clutch of eggs, you don't want to have a 3 kg female in one of those tubs. I do believe it's still a bit small for a female that size. That's why we've got the FP70 tub, where they've got enough space to lay their clutch of eggs. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have got any questions regarding your tub size for your ball python, or even an enclosure size, please make sure to comment down below on this video and we'll get back to you guys. If you guys enjoy our content, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for future content.